Good morning, everybody. How we doing this morning? What a beautiful, beautiful day in March we've got. Man, I am ready to see this kind of weather again. It's been cold. It has been bitter, bitter cold. And, yeah. No, we don't own it. We brought it home yesterday and I just parked it right here. We had to take the New Holland into the shop. I found some issues that I could not fix myself, so I took it into the shop to have them do it. But I gotta show you, man, things have changed. When we last spoke, I had, roughly about, what, 200 and some dollars in the bank. And, or 200,000 in the bank, and we spent it all. We spent all of it on an investment, mind you. Now, we're going to go into town and I'll show you what that investment has brought. And then when we get back, I've got a surprise here at the farm, too. Nothing major, just something unexpected. But anyway, I guess I better pay attention to how I'm driving. Well, anyway, like I said, we had a lot of snow, and I made an investment. And a pretty darn good one at that. I invested in property with promise of returns and dividends for the businesses that got put on that property. And indeed, I have actually started to see returns on it. About $100,000 already, which, fantastic. I am thrilled, tickled to death on. One of the things that we had was we have a local spinnery now that takes our wool and turns it into fabric. So we've got that. And that's been a wonderful thing to have. Let's see here. I got to get up the road here a little ways to show you the rest of it. And it's kind of sad it's not closer to us, but you know what? It is what it is. But, yep, town's looking just about like it always does. Absolutely wonderful. Now, I did take some dry corn in. I did get our pig food made and hauled back to the farm. And there's still some pig food in here we need to pick up, but I don't have room in the silo for it. So I just kind of have to do what I got to do. Out here on the outskirts of town, we'll go ahead and speed her up a little bit, get up here. But anyway, the exciting news that I have concerns the brand new businesses that have moved into our town. And the first one is we have an AutoZone now. So local auto parts, all we got to do is just come over here and pick them up. And they seem to stay pretty busy on a regular basis. Then we also have the bank that I use. They built a brand new branch. Look at that place. I mean, it's not huge, but you know what? For our little town, it's pretty darn cool. And then over here we have a Circle K where we can get fuel and little convenience items. Wait here for a minute. I'll drive through there. Yeah, I mean, it catches all the traffic off the highway, and the prices aren't terrible for fuel. They're actually pretty good. And a nice little place. I mean, they got a Dunkin' Donuts in there. I'm That part I really like. I have to admit, I really like that. But yeah, good people, Dunkin' Donuts. Um, nice place. Really nice place. Well, anyway, before they think we're some kind of weirdo driving around in their parking lot, let's get back out here onto the highway. And let's get headed back towards the farm here. But I had to show you that this is an investment that I'm glad that I took part in. Come on. There we go. Missed my gear. Anyway, I'm glad I took time to invest in this property. And yeah, I think in the long run, it's really going to bolster our farm and get us some excellent income coming in. Now, there is, government taxes and stuff I'll have to pay on it, but, that's not too bad. Let's swing in here and let's wash our pickup. I haven't washed it since the snow melted, so probably a good time to do it would be right now. That looks like a good idea. There we go. Boy, this thing got dirty. Man, we had snow, and I mean, not like you can tell it got really, really dirty just by looking at it. It's, look, headlights are faded, rims are all dirty. Yeah, I just want to wash it off. Get some of the goober off of it. Yeah, that's probably good enough. There we go. Okay, let's head on home here. It just gets a little bit of the goober off of it from being out in the winter weather. So, yeah, anyway, I think we were progressing very nicely. Things are sure looking up. And, we ought to go check and see if they have some wool for us to pick. Well, not wool, fabric that they've made from the wool that we need to pick up. I don't know if we do or don't. So let's go do that real quick. We'll just swing in here and go check it out. Ooh. No stop sign, but boy, there ought to be a stop sign there. Okay, let's see. Do they have anything back here for us yet? Let's find out. I bet they do. We just haven't seen it. Because if we do, we're going to pick it up here. Okay. Let's go check with them and see. Be right back. Yep. By golly, they do. So we're going to go ahead and pick this fabric up. And just put it in the back of the pickup here. Oh, probably should put a strap over it. And let's go deliver it over here to the oh, they do have a stop sign. That means they were running the stop sign. Man, I see that a lot anymore. Let's go deliver it over here to our local sewing shop. And they take a percentage of the profit that somebody ran the stop sign again. Anyway, they take a percentage of the crop or the fabric, and take some money off the top for themselves, and then we just keep the rest of it and sell it off. So great deal for us, I'll tell you. We'll just pull in here and drop it off for them. There it goes. And that's all she wrote. Anyway, we'll drop that off, and then they'll start working that into clothing for us. And in the meantime, we can head back to the farm and get on with what we got to do. Oh, sorry, car. Whew. That was close. I didn't look the other way because I didn't think about it. That's my own fault. But, oh well, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Okay, we can speed up now that we're getting out of town. We got to watch this intersection, though. Man, that can be dangerous. Okay. Well, we'll hammer on it and get home here. And let's start working on things. I'll see you here in a couple. All right. Just made it home. Went ahead and just parked the truck up. Did I leave my light on? No, I didn't. Didn't know. Look how dirty the truck got. We just washed it. Oh, I don't know. Well, anyway, let's get into the new tractor. Man, look at this. This is something else. Look how nice this is. Wow. Well, supposedly, this tractor is powerful enough to do the job we need it to do, which is we have got to start cultivating the field that we plowed all together and get it turned into one big field. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Man, this thing's quiet. It's really weird being so quiet in here. Open this up. Get backed up to that cultivator. Now I hope it can pull it. They said it can. They said this is the top of the line, and it would be comparable to our New Holland, even though it's a smaller tractor. But look at that. Everything's all hooked up and we're ready. Let's see how it pulls it. So far, so good. But we ain't got in the field yet. I think we can go this way. But anyway, they said it can pull it. We're going to give it a shot and see. If it can, great. If not, we'll have to make a trip back here and say, hey guys, this ain't going to work. Oh, that's something else today too. We have got to, we didn't go through very much hay or straw, but boy did we go through the straw in the, or I'm sorry, hay or alfalfa. But we went through the straw like crazy for the cattle. Unbelievably went through it. It was just, yeah, wow. Well, we're not wet out here anymore, so that's a plus. Okay, let's get this unfolded. Boy, this thing's big. I never imagined how big this cultivator was. Okay, here's the real test. Let's drop her down and sink this thing into gear and see what she'll do. Wow. Look at that. It's just ripping that ground right up. Not a problem whatsoever. I'm impressed. I am definitely impressed that this small of a tractor can handle this big of a piece of equipment without even flinching. But you know, we really haven't got into the hills yet either. So let's see what it does when it comes to getting up these hills that we've got. Be the other side over there where it really gets tough. But yeah, look at that. It's just pulling like nobody's business. And let's see, where's the temperature gauge on this? Are we getting hot or anything? Is this a good gear? Yeah, it's a good gear. Temperature staying stable. So, yeah, that's great. I'm used to articulated. Now I got to go back to front wheel steer again. It's always something changing. But anyway, like I said, you know, this is a brand new tractor. It's not ours. We're just got it on a loaner program because ours is in the shop. And I think they just want to see if they can get me to buy one, to be honest with you. Which, given our financial situation right now, We can't afford this tractor, but we in the future we most certainly could. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to show you. Let me hop out real quick. I don't know if you can see it, but I will see. Let me see if I can. What is that? Oh. Anyway, like I said, I was trying to zoom in on that over there, but I can't. But they came out and put a cell tower out here for us. We'll go look at it after a while. But yeah, they put a cell phone tower out here, used our property for it, but paid us. And they're going to pay us for a period of time until it is been there for a while. I don't know how long. Oh boy, this could be interesting. This is such a big piece of equipment. I think this is one of the largest cultivators I've ever used, with the smallest tractor hooked to it. Well, whatever we do, I just don't want to drop it off in that ditch. But we'll get to it here. Yeah, that looked pretty good. I think we're okay. But yeah, we just need to tickle the surface here and smooth this out so that next month we can plant this to peas. That's what we're going to put in here, is some peas. But yeah, things are really a-changing. Well, anyway, I'll go ahead, get this field worked up, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, everybody, we're getting down to the end of it here. And yeah, this, it's slowed down just a hair bit here and there. But for the most part, yeah, this thing didn't even flinch. Not even a little bit did it flinch on those hills. No more than our other tractor does, really. So I'm quite impressed by it, to be honest. It did a pretty darn good job. I'm very impressed with how quiet it is and how comfortable it is inside the cab. I mean, it is just peaceful in here. So, we might take a look at it, but I don't think this tractor is going to be staying with us too terribly long. Although, boy, it sure would be nice. I've just heard too many horror stories when it comes to the regeneration systems of all this new stuff, but and the electronics. You know, I mean, I know some of our stuff's been electronic or had electronic components, but not like this. This is something completely new and different when it comes to electronics. Okay, we got to get that up and out of there and get it turned pretty quick. Drop her right back down and go right back at it. Yeah, this is, boy, this is a handy tractor to be using. It's got a good turning radius for being dual front wheels, you know. I'm impressed by it, I really am. And it's quick. I didn't know the newer tractors were so speedy, per se. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 32 mile an hour. Can you believe that? Good Lord, what in the world would I do with 32 mile an hour? There we go. Yeah, this cultivator's second time we've used it, and it makes short work, really short work of anything that we are doing field work wise. I mean, it just, that reach, and it's relatively lightweight, which makes it able to be pulled by a regular tractor like this, or anything, you know, somewhere in the 450 to 500 horsepower range. But it does a very, very good job of getting through the field. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm tempted, but I'm going to have to think about it, because in order to do this, until some of those subsidies come in, I'm going to have to take a loan to afford a tractor like this. And you know what? I got our loan paid off once. I really don't want to have to pay it off again. Okay, there we go. That ought to be good enough. Well, I guess this has earned its somewhat place in here for today. Not permanently, but for today. That's good enough for that. Okay, now we have got to get on to some just odds and ends and chores over here, which is going to bring the claws into it. But we'll go ahead and get it undone and unfolded. Another very reliable tractor. Man, I used the heck out of this thing over the winter time. This was my go-to tractor right here. It had just enough gumption to get around and do pretty much everything I wanted it to do. Okay, let's fill this up. Only 16,000 left. Yep, we got to fix that today too. But we're only feeding 12 today, so we're going to have to get some more going. We're going to have to get some more Tiamara mixing away. But that's part of today's plan. You know, there's just these little things that have to be done. And sometimes we forget about them, you know. Let's get this open up. Oh, yeah, and I picked up this Geel. I assume it's Geel. I've never actually paid attention. I picked up this feed wagon. Really dirt cheap. So that was a blessing in disguise. Oh, and I forgot to show you the pigs. They are finally here. Whoa, slow her down there, big guy. I'm not using my normal tractor for this. I'm just kind of using using the one I used all winter because it was so cold. Yeah, that just lays it out so nice right there on the ground for them. They can reach through and just eat and be pretty darn happy, I'd say. Okay, let's get this door Yeah, that's all the straw I have left, which we'll go ahead and open these up. We're going to bring some more straw over here because we're going to have it. Suffice to say. Oh, I accidentally folded them back up. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, we'll go put this away. And we've got to get some hay. Cut across here. I might make a try. Oh, there's our piggies. We started them out as piglets, and they are just now getting close to adulthood. And I'm hoping that they will breed up real well and not only provide us with some bacon, but be ready for sale soon enough. Now we got to go over and look at them anyway. Alright, let's hop out here. We'll get this all opened up. Because we're going to have to feed them too. They're going to need a little bit of food. Not a whole bunch, just a little bit. And we got our silo right over here. That is full of pig food. Here's our straw bales, which we got to hop in here and grab a few. Now, they're not quite placed the way they need to be. So it's a little tricky getting them out. But I found if I just kind of snag into them like this, pull them out here carefully without hitting our other shed or anything, and just set them down. There we go. Then I can just swing around like this, bring them in, and go set them into that other shed. Because see, we're going to need straw for the pigs, and we're going to need straw for our cattle. So both items are critical and necessary. Just stab these up right here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now we can just easily take them over to the other side and drop them off. Not a big thing, you know. Just kind of takes time. Something that just takes a little bit of time to get done. But once it's done, it'll be all nice and set up again. So anyway, I'm going to do this for just a little bit, and then I'll be back with you. And we'll see how everything turned out. See you in a few. Alrighty, here we go. We're getting the last of it in here. We're just going to set it down. Push them in. Should stay. Yeah, there we go. That should be more than enough to get us through yet again. So we'll go ahead and close. Whoops. Close up these doors if it'll let me. There we go. Okay, got those closed up. Well, now we need to make some more TMR. But first, let's go ahead and let's get the sheep taken care of, because it looks like they could use maybe a bale or two. So time for another one for them. I've just been kind of stabbing along the edge here. Oh, there we go. Whew. Lucky we didn't get that one. Okay. Need to open that gate. Okay, we'll get these in here, and our sheep and our little baby lambs will be all fed up again. We'll have to probably adjust this like we did last time. I don't think they're going to take it all today. No, they're not. Okay, let's see here. See if we can just push this down in. Oh, there we go. Wow. heavy darn thing. But yeah, we have some baby lambs, and our sheep are doing great. We're getting plenty of wool, and our herd is replenishing itself. Yeah, see, they're excited. They know I just fed, so they're just all excited. Anyway, let's see here. We'll get over here. We got to grab some hay, which, again, that's something else we're going to have to make or get a hold of for the TMR. More TMRs. We're going to have to start paying attention to our hay supply because, yeah, we are getting a little bit on the low side. There we go. Well, we'll get this hay over there and drop it in. And we'll see how much more we actually need. I don't honestly remember how much this thing holds, but it's quite a bit. It is quite a bit. Okay. There we go. That's processing up. Let's see how much it's going to hold. It's kind of noisy, I apologize. Yeah, it's got some hay in there, so we're going to make that work for now. So let's go ahead here. And where's our TMR? Oh, I was on it. Okay, we went ahead and got that activated. So we'll hop back in the tractor. I do like having a door on each side. That is kind of handy. Can be kind of a pain, but it's also handy. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this tractor put away because, well, oh, I didn't think about that. No, we don't. We need to go change out our attachment. I don't have a trailer yet, and I think that's the direction I want to go, is a trailer. Set that down. We need to get our bucket. That's kind of what I've been doing, is bucketing it in for the pigs. A lot of animal work today. I apologize if it's kind of boring, guys, but this is just part of the farm. This is what we do on a normal basis. Is we get the animals fed, we take care of everything. Let's see if we can just get right underneath that, just right. And there we go. Get some pig food. Oh, there, boy, it just plops right out of there. But yeah, the old pigs will be sure happy to have some food. Like I said, that's all I'm using it for. It's just to supply them with some food. Let's give them one more bucket just to be safe here. We can actually get a little closer up, make it a little easier for it to reach. Yes, please. Ooh, boy, looked like it shot. No, it made it in the bucket. Sure didn't look like it though, did it? Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at our pigs here in just a moment. Yeah, there we go. That ought to be plenty. Keep them supplied for a little bit. Let's hop out and have a look, shall we? Oh. Yeah, looky here. Look at the little winkers. They're not fully grown yet, but boy, they're getting there. Hi. Yeah, how are you? Yeah, we got looks like two different kinds in here, but they're doing fantastic so far. It's fun watching them root around in the snow and just see what they could find. I don't know what they were looking for, but either they found it or they didn't. I don't know. Okay. Let's get this put away. We don't need it again. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need the alfalfa hay for a while. I think we're good on it. But when we do, we'll plant some more alfalfa and just, you know, make that work. And I think that is it for today. We'll fold this up, get it back where it belongs. Oop. Yeah, I remember why I was coming over here. I was coming over here to shut the doors. I need to do that to the other one too. But you know, we still got a fair amount of hay or straw. Getting just a hair bit low on the hay, but that's okay. We can always cut our grass here in a little bit. About next month, we ought to be able to cut our grass again here, and then we'll have more. But yeah. Oh, the radio tower. I was going to show you guys that. We'll do that real quick. Okay, done with this. That's about all we have to do right at the moment that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, we can move our pickup back over here. Let's just take the pickup up there. It's already a little dirty, even though we just washed it, which that's kind of disappointing. It's a little faster to get up there anyway, and the ground's good and hard. But yeah, they determined that the high point up here was a good place for a radio tower. They came to me and they said, hey, we'll give you basically money, good money, to put this radio tower up. And whoa. Must have been a hole back there I popped into. I'm trying to hurry. Anyway, they said, yeah, we'll give you good money for it. And I said, well, won't take up too much of my field, will it? Well, just a little bit. Not a whole bunch. And yep, sure enough, right up here, basically on top of the hill, they plopped this thing down. Look how tall that puppy is. Apparently this is a radio and cell phone. So, yeah, big old concrete base, and then they put these concrete pieces in, so we'll have to be careful when we come around it. But yeah, there it is. So money is a-flowing, and you know, there's little increments that come into my bank all day long, which is, it's nice. I'm not gonna lie, it is wonderful. But anyway, that's what we know out here on the farm. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.